Going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back in the coloured uniform taking on Oakham in a Club T20 match, as well as Litchfield, I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, in a 50 over game as well. We do look at our stats so far. Although we are rated 62, it hasn't been the worst start to our career. We have played the 3 matches, all in the 3 different formats, and with the ball, we've managed to take our 4 wickets, a steady average of 15, and a nice economy of 2.5. But it's with the bats, where we've only managed 99 runs from our 4 innings, and with a high score of 46, and an average of 33, we will be looking to up that today. In saying that, if you do enjoy your Cricket 22 content, please make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you will make 100 in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll put all my links down in the description below, so make sure you swing by, come and say g'day, and let's continue to put cricket back on the map. So here we are. Welcome to Nottingham Park for the first of 2 games this episode. This is the T20 against Oakham. As you can see, we are still there batting at number 4. It looks a good wicket. Fingers crossed Oakham can get this wrong. Tails does never fail though. So it looks like Oakham will win this, as they do, on a hard and dry T20 wicket. And they have chosen to bowl. So let's get into it. Pjizma Pants with the bat. So we do come in at 18.4 overs, 175 for 2. The top 4 have managed to do the bulk of the work for us here, and we are required to just come in and get the job done. There's going to be 6 more balls left. I am looking for a cheeky red inker, but also backward of point and behind square are our main scoring options as we go to sweep a short one. It looks like it's clipped us in the face. And Pjizma Pants is not going to get the opportunity that he thought he was going to get this T20. 2 balls left in the over. We'll go straight down the ground, mid on and mid off are up, and Pjizma at least gets a boundary, a fantastic on-off drive to open up his T20 account today. And with 1 ball remaining, it looks like it's going to be a cheeky red inker. Gregory on 115 off 62. He's done the bulk of it. And the last ball of the innings goes straight through us. So we finished our team batting performance on 190 for 2. Let's see what we can do with the ball. Well, here we are. Again, not getting the new ball, but coming in the 9th over. It looks like that will be our role, at least for the first little part of our career. We are going to start with a gentle outswinger. We did get a wicket first ball last time. This time, the batsman is planting that out to cover point for a single. Well, they do require 128 from 71, so as we can see, Pjizma is just absolutely on the money there. That's a fantastic ball. 128 from 70 balls. The batsmen are going to go after him, so hopefully we can get a couple of cheeky poles here. Back foot, straight to mid-wicket, no run again. So we have changed the field here. It does say that Lyon doesn't like the short ball, so we have put a short leg in. We're going to give him the bouncer, and he's forward and swinging for no run to cover. I think I am going to persist with this idea of bowling short to him, so we'll give him a couple of bounces. Let's see if we can bring short leg into the game here. He's across, and that's down to fine leg for 1. And for Cook, it says his weakest skill is a drive, so we're going to see if he can pop one up to the short cover we've just put in. No. And quite economical from Pjizma. It's been a solid start. None for 2 off his first over. In comes Pjizma. It's slower and edging through gully, and that's going to trickle away for 4. Well, I wouldn't say trickle. That's absolutely flown away for 4. And that seems to be a common outcome for Pjizma. He's big, he's tall, Lyon's throwing his hands through that, and that is 4 all the way. Let's move Lyon from that 5th slip to gully, and let's see if we can get him throwing his hands at it again. Big result here. Oh, he is, and he's playing and missing. There we go. So we're getting what we want out of line here. He's not going to die wondering. The gully is very much in the game. Again, French cutting almost caught it fine leg. Would you believe it? 150 clicks, the big red steaming down the wicket. Well, we're in for over number 3 here. There are 4 overs left. 56 required. We're getting pumped through point for 4. Gee whiz, Oakham starting to put the foot down now. Pjizma could be in some right trouble here. It looks like we will bowl out. See if we can snag. A launch, and he's going to hit that to deep cover for 1. Well, as expected, you are going to get hit for boundaries, and batsmen are going to look to attack you. It's just whether we can get it right with our in-swing, out-swing. I'm going to try the in-swinger here. That gets clipped down to square leg. Oh, he's in on the boundary. What a catch. There we go. Pjizma picks up his first, caught it backwards square, and the boys are happy with that. Matthew Lyon couldn't get to 50. Not a bad innings, 44 off 32. Well, Warner is on strike now. I do not have anyone on the square leg or mid-wicket boundary, so I do need to be outside off here. We are, and he's playing a missing. Trying to hit the chalk just outside off stump. Well bowled, Pjizma. Here we go. 155 for 4. Oakham still a chance here. They do need 36 off 12, so we do need to keep it tight, but I want wickets. Whack through mid-wicket. That's a fantastic shot. That's going to be 4. That is not the start that we wanted. Not at all. 160 for 4. French cutting. For 4. That has flown away. 147 clicks, and fine leg had no chance. It's going to be the in-swinging Yorker. It's there, and that is getting absolutely murdered over mid-wicket. 1 bounce for 4. Well, with figures of 1 for 22, 1 for 26 of 3.5, I guess it is economical enough, but we must close out here. He's in, and that's a French cut for, wow. 1 bounce, caught on the half volley by fine leg, and that will do. Well, we finish off the game, 190 for 2 off our 20 overs. Jackson Gregory scoring an unbeaten 100. And Pjizma Pant with a cheeky rating 6 off 4 to finish it off. And in reply, Oakham 177 for 5. They got closer than I thought, but we did hold our nerve in the end. Figures of 1 for 27 off our 4. It's good to see that we are bowling at the back end of the innings as well. The captain has some faith. So into game 2 now at Nottingham Park. In the 50 over format against Lichfield. I hope I've pronounced that right. I clearly haven't. Let me know in the comments down below. We do retain our spot at number 4. Hopefully in this 50 over format, we can spend a little bit more time at the crease, and also with our bowling and the 10 overs that we do get, we can start to put some pressure on and get some reward for these plans that we are putting in. We do lose the toss. Lichfield have decided to bat. Let's get into it in this 50 over game. So, big Pjizma. Here we go. First ball. It's going to be the standard outswinger. You know how it is. And Collins is forward and leaving nicely. Fantastic start for the big fella. He's 78 for 2 after 16.1. So, again, not bowling in the first 10 overs, but hopefully able to have enough time in the middle part and the middle overs here to pick up a couple of snags. Not a bad start. We do love our gentle outswingers just to warm us up. I've hit a nice line and a nice length there, and Collins respecting Pjizma. So we'll stick to our gentle outswingers. Might tighten the line here just to surprise him. Forward and leaving nicely again. Maybe just a cheeky inducker, just to let him know we can bowl it. There it is. He's driving nicely to extra cover. He's going to take him on. Pjizma down the bowler's end. That's a direct hit, and it is out. Collins, you have saved yourself from a nightmare. He runs himself out. That is fantastic fielding at cover. The pressure put on by the bowler kept his composure, and he's out by a good 6 inches. On your bike, Collins, run out Wokes for 13. So in for our second over here. We're going to bowl Brucey the bouncer. It does say that the hook is his strongest shot. Do test him out. He almost drags that one back on. Going to give him another one. We do have backward square and fine leg out. ducking under this one. That's a well-directed bouncer. The bouncer has worked. Let's see if we can find the edge on this one. Forward is missing and we're appealing. How's that? How's that? Not out. No reviews at club level, but that is promising. The outswinger to Bruce is working. The bouncers have scared him. He's in, bowling and playing and missing. Well, this bloke has genuinely done his dax. The yellow doesn't look good on you, Brucey. It doesn't look good. We're going to back it up with another bouncer. This will be on a good length, so hopefully the umpire doesn't call us for too short. That's fantastic. We get him back in the crease and we round out a successful second over. That is a maiden. 87 for 3, and we do have Brucey back on strike. We will go short first up. He's back and he's almost dragging that on. Wowee. Can we catch a break? Well, it looks like he wants to step outside of his off stump to try and cover the swing. So we do pitch it a little wider. He gets on the front foot. He pushes it out to cover point, who fields that beautifully. I don't know. They're having a tea party out there. The boys try and come back for 3, but it's a good arm in. We have conceded our first 2 runs. Well, you know we don't like being hit for runs, so I'm going to have to go back at his throat. And he's up and across, and he's bouncing that over the keeper for 4. Well, that is extraordinary. Well, I can't say I've seen anything like this in Cricket 22. Pjizma comes in, he's back across, bunting it into the ground. It goes over the keeper's head and it flies away for another boundary. Well, if going for 2 was bad, imagine being hit for 4 the way he did. He's going to get the Yorker at the toes. He's through. He plays it nicely to mid-wicket. Good little battle between Pjizma and Bruce. Well, 3 overs was enough for our first spell. The stamina gate has been heavily impacted. We start our second spell, 137 for 4. Lovely play and miss. We're back into our work here. 31.1 overs bowled. Pjizma steaming in. And Bruce playing it nicely. He moves to 19 off 45. Just tightened our angle up here. McCraig on strike. Playing and missing. It's not a very nice shot, that. See if we can back it up here. Just with a straightaway and try and catch an edge. Oh, that's beautiful. McCraig has not one idea what's going on. Good length in swinger. Cut him in half. Oh, he's leaving that on the body and he's taken a run. Hit him, Pish. 4 overs, none for 7. It is very tidy from the great man. Forward and McCraig flashing and missing. We just need to catch an edge. It's the slower ball Yorker that works for me. He's leaving. Interesting. Well, surely it's got to be a matter of time. I'm going to open up this over with a bouncer. He's back. He's across. The keeper's catching it. We appeal. How's that, umpire? You are kidding me. You are kidding me. And then has the audacity to tap his shoulder. Well, I don't know. Batsman goes back. Oh. Let's have another look at that. Batsman goes back. Does look like it's caught a little bit of his forearm. It certainly has before ballooning up and the keeper catching it. So, Mr. Umpire, fair play. Well, the bouncer seemed to have worked. Let's just up the length a bit. Same idea. McCraig tapping it down to third man for a single. Last ball of our 7th. Forward, bunting. Bunting over the top of mid-on. Going to bounce into the rope, and there we go. We concede. None for 16 off 7. Well, that was all we were required for in the end. Lickfield making 257 for 8. Pjizma, probably the pick of the bowlers without wickets. 7 overs, 2 maidens, none for 16. But it really is a stamina problem. So 257 a win. Let's see how we go. Well, here comes the big fella. In at 12 for 2 after 3.1 overs. If this is ever going to be the innings we need, today is the day. He's back. He's cutting. He's cutting straight to point. Looking sharp. We don't like right armers around the wicket. He's gone wide of the crease. He's gone short. Pjizma goes on to the back foot. And like we say, don't bowl there to a bloke that stands over 2 metres tall. He's got size 15 feet. He steps back and he whacks that through square leg for 4. It's going to be nothing more than positivity from Pjizma today. We're not going to hold back. We're going to play our shots. We're going to be confident. I feel like we're quite solid on that back foot, so the bowlers need to pick up on this very early. Otherwise, they're going to be in for a long day. 24 for 2 as we start the 6th over. Bowler in, and Pjizma pumping that through mid-on. Fantastic shot. It looks like he's hit it off good length, and it goes all the way for 4. Umpire happy with that. Backward square and fine leg out. He goes short. Pjizma's on the back foot. And he picked that gap between fine leg and square leg. He can, but fielder is all over it. And he's just going to labour in and allow the boys to pick up 3. We have managed to swing the momentum back our way here. Run a ball. As Gilmore's full. We're having a Richie Beno moment here. Another 2 for 22 moment. 5.5 bowled. 220 odd to win. Nerves, tension. And Pjizma goes bang. That's for Richie. 1 bounce 4. How many times you need to be told? Do not bowl short to this fella. He will murder you. You're well and truly off to a start here. 17 off 11. And for straight drives like that, you do not run. I was actually trying to hit that backward of point. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but we will take another boundary. And Gilmore has lost his head. After a fiery start, we get to 50. My pants, outside leg stump, working that through cover. And that's exactly what we need to do. We've got to put the foot down on Gilmore here. He's bowled 4 overs, 2 for 38. And I think it's time for a spell, lad. Short mid-wicket, square legs up. Fine leg, third man. But extra cover left open. We don't time that as well as we could. The fielder wants to run over the top of it. He's going to throw it in. We pinch 2 in the ring. Well, after a couple of quieter overs, we do find ourselves at 66 for 2, and we just paddle that one down to third man. Timing is impeccable. We do pick up a couple. The fielding on the boundary for Lickfield has been superb today. I will give him that. Just starting to show the world a couple little shots that this bloke can play. I'm excited for what the future holds. It's the slow ball. 69 for 2 and some spin comes on. 3 men on the boundary. Got that funky Paul Adams action. Going to be hard to pick up. We do manage a cheeky inside edge onto the pad. Get down the other end to have a look at this bloke. It's the stamina that is going to bring us unstuck. We do need to ensure that our timing is on point. Wow. Moving forward. Required rate 4.89. We'll pick up singles along the way. It's down the other end. Easy. McCraig back on for his 3rd over. What can Pjizma do here? Well, it's wide and we're sweeping behind that short fine. Not well enough. Oh, he's made a meal of this. Oh, he's patted it back. Pjizma's almost overtaking the other batsmen. They come back for 4. They don't. And oh my days, it is village. That is as village as it gets. Well, we've officially made our high score in all formats. It's going to be up to Pjizma whether he wants to get to 50 or not. That's wide, and we're missing out on easy balls. It's the stamina. Well, here we go. 49 or 43. Can we get down the other end? We do. Can we do it in style? I'm not too sure that we can. We'll come back for 2. And that is a well-made 50 in his 4th club game, in his 2nd 50-over game. Pjizma Pants, 51 off 44. Lowry back into the attack. Short, it's cut. Can Pjizma come back for 2? I don't think he can. It's a good arm. We sit on 166 for 2 with 20 overs left. We have moved our way to 64 with a free hit. Try and flick that off our hips as best as we can. We waste it. Gregory looking for back-to-back hundreds. Boy, is he in good nick. No, we lose him. Gilmore, the chief destroyer, 3 for 53 off his 9. We just need to see out this over. Hit that nicely down the ground. We can't beat mid-off. And the alarm bells are ringing. This seems to be Nottingham's only hope. Can we get him the 33 runs and the win? We can't. He sneaks off. He guides it to the keeper, and Lichfield are absolutely flying. 3 wickets in the last 3 overs. And Pjizma Pants again. Just guiding it to the keeper for a disappointing finish. He gets his first 50. It's 67 off 62, and that's extremely disappointing. Well, there we have it. Nottingham get done by 3 runs in the end. All out for 254 in what seemed to be the absolutely unlosable. Gregory and Pjizma Pant getting the job done in the middle overs. At 2 for 150, 2 for 160, it was just a matter of time and when they were going to get the runs. But credit to Lichfield, they clawed it back, they took wicket after wicket, and ultimately got the win on the day. So it is back to the drawing board for Pjizma and the boys. We are going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for being with us. If you do enjoy your Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up, leave a cheeky comment down below, and I will see you all in the next episode.